Long ago, in the ancient land of Israel, there lived a king known for wisdom greater than any ruler before him. His name was King Solomon. People came from distant lands to hear his judgments, learn from his knowledge, and witness the greatness of his kingdom. But one task stood above all others during his reign: the construction of the Holy Temple in Jerusalem. The temple was meant to be a sacred place, a house dedicated to God. Because of its holiness, King Solomon made a very strict rule. No iron tools could be used to cut the stones. No hammer, no chisel, no blade. The stones had to remain pure and untouched by metal. But this rule created a problem. The temple required enormous stones, massive blocks of rock that needed to be cut perfectly. Without tools, how could such stones ever be shaped? For many days and nights, the king searched for a solution. Then one day, an ancient secret was revealed to him. There existed a mysterious creature called the Shamir. No one knew exactly what the Shamir was. Some said it was a tiny worm. Others believed it was a magical stone or a creature made from divine power. But one thing was certain: wherever the Shamir touched, even the hardest rock would split open. It could cut through mountains. It could crack the strongest stone, and it did so without sound, without force, and without metal. King Solomon knew immediately this creature could help build the temple. But the Shamir was extremely rare and impossible to capture by ordinary means. According to ancient stories, it was guarded carefully by a mysterious bird known as the hoop. Solomon, known not only for wisdom but also for his ability to speak with animals, summoned the birds of the land. Soon, thousands of birds filled the skies around the palace. Eagles, doves, ravens, and sparrows gathered before the king. Solomon asked them a simple question: who among you knows where the Shamir can be found? At first, no bird spoke. Then, the hoopoe stepped forward. The small bird bowed its head and told the king that deep within a hidden mountain cave, the Shamir was kept safely inside a lead container. The lead protected the world from its powerful cutting ability. With this knowledge, King Solomon devised a clever plan. The hoopoe and other birds helped retrieve the container, carefully bringing the Shamir to the king. The creature was tiny, so small it could almost fit on a fingertip, yet its power was astonishing. When placed against stone, the Shamir would draw a thin line across the surface, and moments later, the rock would split cleanly in two. No noise, no dust, just a perfect cut. Using this incredible creature, the builders of the temple were able to shape massive stones with precision never seen before. Day after day, stone after stone was cut and placed into the growing structure. Slowly, the great temple rose above Jerusalem. Its walls were smooth, its stones fit perfectly together, and no iron tool had touched them. The Shamir had done its work. When the temple was finally completed, it became one of the most magnificent structures of the ancient world. People believed its beauty was not only the work of human hands, but also the result of divine wisdom and mysterious forces. As for the Shamir, its fate remains a mystery. Some legends say it disappeared after the temple was finished. Others say it was hidden away forever, so that its power would never fall into the wrong hands. But the story of the Shamir lives on as one of the most fascinating legends connected to King Solomon. A tale of wisdom, mystery, and a tiny creature powerful enough to cut the stones of a sacred temple. And even today, many still wonder, was the Shamir truly a magical creature? Or was it a secret knowledge lost to history? No one knows for certain. But the legend continues to inspire curiosity, imagination, and all just as it did thousands of years ago. In the heart of ancient Jerusalem, the great King Solomon embarked on his most ambitious project: the construction of a magnificent temple to honor God. But this was no ordinary structure. Divine decree commanded that the temple be built in perfect silence, without the clang of iron tools. How could such a feat be accomplished? The answer lay in a secret whispered among sages: the Shamir, a mystical worm or stone, no bigger than a grain of barley, with the power to cut through any material as if it was soft clay. To find the Shamir, Solomon needed knowledge beyond the mortal realm. He summoned the demon king, Asmodeus, a being of immense power and cunning. Solomon's wisest general, Benaiah, was tasked with the perilous mission of capturing the demon. Benaiah found Asmodeus's mountain lair and his well of fresh water. By cleverly replacing the water with wine, Benaiah ensnared the demon king, who, upon drinking, fell into a deep slumber. Bound by a chain engraved with the sacred name of God, Asmodeus was brought before Solomon. The captured demon king, though defeated, revealed the Shamir's whereabouts. It was not his to give. The Shamir had been entrusted to the angel of the sea, who in turn gave it to the wild hoopoe bird. This bird, the demon explained, used the Shamir's incredible power to carve its nest into the barren rock of the mountainside. Following the demon's lead, Solomon's men located the hoopoe's nest. They devised a clever plan, covering the nest's entrance with a sheet of clear glass. When the hoopoe returned, it found its home sealed. In its desperation to reach its young, the bird retrieved the Shamir and pressed it against the glass, which instantly split apart. In that moment, Solomon's men shouted, startling the bird and causing it to drop the legendary tool. With the Shamir in his possession, King Solomon could finally build his temple. The massive stones were quarried and shaped in perfect silence. Fitting together with divine precision, the temple rose majestically, a testament to wisdom, divine will, and the secret of the Shamir, a legend etched forever in the annals of history.